Let's say, for the sake of science and terrible, terrible ideas, that you somehow got your hands on a black hole. Not just any black hole, though. Not the one in the center of the Milky Way, and definitely not a stellar mass one, because those are roughly the size of a city and tend to be very sucky. No, we're talking about a primordial black hole, one the size of, let's say, a grape. Tiny, portable, and still possessing roughly the mass of a mountain, a very, very dense grape. One that can bend light, crush atoms, and destroy your house before you even plug in the microwave. But let's say you do get this grape-sized gravitational nightmare into your kitchen, and you place it carefully, wearing oven mitts, of course, onto a microwave safe plate. Because even in apocalyptic thought experiments, safety comes first. Now you close the door. Your microwave, a loyal device that's only ever warmed soup and betrayed pizza crusts, has never faced a challenge like this. You push the button. The light flickers. The turntable starts to spin. The black hole does not. Because black holes don't care. First, let's understand what happens inside a microwave. It sends out electromagnetic waves, usually at 2.45 gigahertz, which causes water molecules to vibrate. That vibration creates heat. So far, so good. But black holes don't have water molecules, or surfaces, or really anything that obeys normal cooking rules. What you're microwaving isn't technically in the microwave, it's warping space around the microwave. The electromagnetic waves from the magnetron won't really interact with the black hole. Instead, they'll orbit it, spiral around it, and some might even fall in, disappearing forever. The black hole, in response, will grow. Slightly. So congratulations. You've just fed your grape of doom its first microwave meal. It enjoyed it. It wants more. You try reheating your coffee next. The mug disappears. The microwave hums. The black hole hums back. At this point, your kitchen is a little off. Drawers are slightly skewed. Your fridge is inching toward the black hole like it owes it money. The light bulbs flicker when you blink. Your dog refuses to enter the room. Technically, nothing is touching the black hole. But gravity isn't picky. It reaches through walls, floors, and sanity. Over time, maybe minutes, maybe hours, your black hole absorbs enough stray energy, particles, and unlucky silverware to grow. Once it reaches about the mass of a small asteroid, things escalate. The floor beneath your microwave crumbles. Not because the black hole burned through it, but because Earth is now rearranging itself to serve its new center of gravity. Plates begin to slide off shelves and into the void. Time around the microwave slows slightly. You get 30 seconds of popcorn, but it feels like a week. At this point, it's worth noting that trying to destroy the black hole is pointless. You can't punch it, drown it, or throw it in the trash. It doesn't have an off switch. In fact, the only thing black holes naturally do is evaporate via Hawking radiation. But that process is extremely slow unless the black hole is tiny. Which it was, until you gave it a 5-star kitchen buffet. Outside your home, things are worse. Your house collapses into itself, dragged inward. Your neighbors notice when their garden gnome lifts off the ground. Satellites begin to drift off course. The International Space Station briefly gets a notification. Warning: unexpected mass anomaly in suburban Earth. Eventually, the black hole eats the entire microwave. Not that it cared. It wasn't here for the meal. It was the meal. Your house is gone. You are either a flattened pancake or a proud first passenger of humanity's briefest, most one-way space mission. But wait, maybe it doesn't end here. Maybe, by some miracle, the black hole stops growing. Maybe it plateaus, fed up with your low-sodium leftovers. In this rare scenario, you've just created a stable, artificial gravity well in your kitchen. You are now the proud owner of the densest appliance in human history. Congratulations, your microwave has transcended time and space. Unfortunately, you can never unplug it, or move it, or exist within several kilometers of it without becoming pasta. But on the bright side, it will keep your coffee warm forever. So, what happens if you microwave a black hole? It doesn't explode. It doesn't cook. It just consumes, quietly, relentlessly, and with perfect cosmic indifference. And by the time you realize the error of your decision, it's probably too late. Not just for you, but for your kitchen, your city, and possibly the tectonic stability of your continent. Next time, maybe stick to reheating lasagna